Just one job. Don't lose the dark evil artifact, and then you don't have to worry about this happening. He literally runs a museum. He has no excuse. It festered and pulsed until it could no longer be contained. Some part of it reached out from the darkness, creating eyes so it might find itself in hands so that it might open itself. The casket wanted to be open, so it's possessed other people to do the task. Books. The library. I lie below books and scrolls on the eccentric and the arcane. So we need to find probably a library. It's raining. We know that there's a library here. The library is quite a lot of books and knowledge, well stocked and well kept, a place where time slows with every turn of the page. The librarian Simone sits at the desk, focusing. Focus fixed on her work. As always, I find some old book that digs into the history of strange antiquities. She says without signing up, "It's very old, you know. I'm sure to visit if you uncover yourself." Okay. Maybe the library in the castle? I don't think we've went to the library in the castle. Entering the library, I am drawn to a dark alcove around the right, bearing the entitled arcane. I'm sure there is much to learn here, but sadly, a courtesy glance is all I have today. Piled up on the reading desk, I find the books alongside bestiaries and the old world. You learn a lot about a person from the books that they read. I guess. So, there's a library and two things, but you can't do it. I lie below books and scrolls. Okay. So, maybe in one of these rooms? I was thinking of maybe that. I don't think there are any scrolls down here. I mean, it could be the Museum of History, but I doubt that they would have scrolls on the arcane. Looking for some other stuff here, like other buildings and whatnot. I could ring the bell and call customers, see if they might have any notes that might lead me somewhere interesting. Okay, I guess. Hey, Eli, what's up? The museum was ransacked last night. Yeah, your brother told me. I went looking for my brother, but he's nowhere to be found. The good news is they didn't find what they were looking for. I moved the casket myself and hid it here in one of the strange Antiquities vaults. It's safe for now, but we can't leave it here for long. So you took it. I have more to prepare, but I've left instructions on how to access the vault in the desk drawer. Okay, boss. Sorry. The candle that gives off no light. Okay. The anchor that has never touched the ocean. Okay. So this is definitely the candle that has no light. The finger, but not a flesh. I don't think it's this one. I think it's this. The anchor that has never touched the ocean. If I remember which anchor I need. There's a lot that like anchors you down. Finger but not flesh. Sorry, I was thinking. My only thought is it's either that or this. It could also be the withered hand, but I don't think it is, because the withered hand is in fact a person's hand. It's shadow anchor. Have we found a shadow anchor yet? Like how the book had opened and I was like not even looking at it. There's that. Oh, there it is. Come on. Try to see if anything else I had that was hand-like. I could ring the bell to a customer to see if there's another interesting lead. Maybe. Maybe there'd be a finger that pops up or something. The liquor turned black. Oh, that's gross. It's so ominous. I'd say probably quite a bad one. Yeah. The mail won't deliver itself. Dude, go home. Go home. Go home. I found this note in the old writing desk of the castle. I expect it will mean more to you. Fear in autumn, rise in winter. It feels all too present as we hurl towards winter and a terrible, unknown fate. Okay, so yeah, it means we need to go to the map and we need to find the fear symbol. Let's see. Fear. Triangles. There's the triangles. It needs to be in autumn. Winter. I searched the room at the foot of the western tower quite thoroughly before finding a stash papers. To my dismay, they are largely a scroll of a madman, but and amongst the nonsense there is some valuable information. Okay. Candle that gives no light, it's just this. An anchor that never touches the ocean. Yeah. A finger, but not flesh. Hey, Eli, what's up? It's time to end this. Now, bring the casket to the pit. I will once I, like, figure out, like, what I need. Yeah, well, I need the thing, too. This isn't really helping. Alright, we'll look it up. And it's gonna be... Can't type fast enough. There we go. Okay. This is correct, right? Yeah. The shadow anchor. Okay, that's why I don't have it. I don't know which one's the other one. Let me just see an image of it. Ah! Oh! I would have never guessed. This is what it is. It's the witch's fingers. I would have never guessed it, ever. Because I wouldn't have thought of that as what it is. Okay. This is a pretty one. I like this one. Oh, it's the box! The evil... Oh, God. The evil box. A complex feeling overcomes me. It is both horrifying and yet appealing. Nothing remarkable. Smooth. Rough. Okay. Gold. Blackened wood. I don't like how it turns everything in my house evil. Look at all this. Look at this. It doesn't react well with any other artifact. Like, it's not good. Okay, so here's that. I want to do this one too. So we need to figure this one out as well. Oh, this is lie. As in, like, tell a lie. First to the library. Okay. Check the first room below the, I did. Below left. This one, maybe? That's the opposite one, sorry. This one? did go there though, and it didn't change anything. I'm gonna look. What day are we on? It's day 18. Okay. Visit the ground floor. There's a library left-hand corner. It did though. It doesn't change anything. Okay, so hold up. So we're in the library and we're on this wall. Okay. So we were on this wall. And it should be... I don't know. It says bottom left, but it's not showing up anything when I do that. I'm gonna look at the interactive map. What is this one? I don't understand. This is odd. Let me pause while I figure this out. Let me see if this is one of them. Okay, that doesn't really explain anything. Look at the wiki. The wiki has marked them as one of those two rooms, but it's not like showing up as a thing. Hold up. I have a thought. Let me check something. I'm like wondering if maybe it's because the day is started. I don't know if you can actually go back from the main day or not. I can't remember. But it shouldn't. Also, I can't go anywhere now. Okay, we do that just in case it didn't trigger. That room. This is what the wiki shows. by the day, right? I don't know, since it's day 18, maybe. Yeah, I don't care about that. I don't care about meeting him at the pit either. We're not doing that. I really want answers to this situation. I want this card answered. But, like, all of the ones I've tried don't work. Maybe I need to do this one? I don't know. I feel like not. I thought I had it, because I was looking at the official wiki on the matter, and it doesn't really explain anything. Maybe it matters. Maybe it matters where do you go. It says it's that room, but it's not popping up as a thing. Because that's the room that's right below them. Maybe this one? Okay. It still showed that dude, or, okay. Whatever. As I open the door, I am hit by the musky smell of damp. This room hasn't been entered in some time. The corner of the room is piled high with scrolls and parchments and books, but underneath the debris, I find what I'm in. Something interesting. Yes. There we go. That's what I wanted. I don't know what it is, but I've got it. Alright. And then I think this we're gonna need for the ritual, whatever we're gonna do. So I say let's go take the box. Just take it to the pit. Okay. To the pit we go. I figured the pit was gonna be the place where the ritual was performed. The sun is low in the sky. As we arrive at the pit, causing the warm light across the, casting a warm light across the treetops and the open field. A solitude raven cries from the tree line. I look to the skies, but they are empty. The pit itself is an ominous sight that the otherwise scenic atmosphere can do nothing to diminish. It is a scorching black hole, perhaps 5 meters in diameter. That has an unnatural look to it. This is the site of thermatoid conversions. Yeah. It is no simple thing to destroy an object of this kind. We need to set up an opposing power as opposites compass points, strength and weakness, light and darkness. And finally, we need the light of horns to bring them. Okay. Okay, I think this is actually in the book, right? Maybe. No? Okay. Well, I'm actually just gonna look up the answer because I'm curious. I'd rather not have to sit here and fight it with it. Let's see. There's so many, like, misspellings of this. Okay. So, let's see. Got the thing pulled up. This one needs to go on north. And on south, we need the weakness, which we've already figured. Sunbond. Let's see. I think Sunbond's a necklace. Unbound on west. And the cloak. Need to look for one that calls says cloak on it. Which is one of the necklaces. Oh yeah, this one. Right? Yes. And then obviously in the center, the light. What's called light of it, okay. Sorry, I don't mean to yawn. There it is. Okay, it's depictions appear that items have no connection to the legend of the heart. Okay, they are objects of consistent power that can turn darkness to light and fear to joy. Yeah, I'm assuming it's this. Well, no, actually, maybe not. It's not very powerful, is it? Didn't I have one that has light and darkness on it as a thing? I mean, this one has different ones. I think it has different elements on it, right? It's like air, yeah. Feeling disquieted lace through my body. I don't know what disquieting means. Let me look it up. Let me look what the thing is. I think that's my guess, but I'm curious. Oh. Maybe? That's what it is? I wouldn't have assumed that. It says it's this necklace here. This one. I mean, it makes sense with the snake being connected, like how light and darkness are always connected. You check its gemstone real quick. It's like the Boreosis type thing, you know? A stone of night and darkness. There are some who fear it and some who are seduced by it. Okay. This is my guess. We'll do this. It says it, but it's contradicting, so who knows. Alright. Eli inspects your work. His face shows little motion, but he seems satisfied. By now the sun has finished setting, and only a hint of red afterglow remains in the darkening sky. The ravens crows his mournful cry once again, but this time there is a reply, and then another. I look up and see several black shapes circling above. Quick now, they're here. I spin around to follow Eli's gaze, and my pulse quickens as I look out across the field. A large group of shadowy figures is walking steadily towards us. We can't see their faces at this distance in the low light, but I am willing to bet that every one of them has pools of midnight for eyes. In the sky above, the ravens continue to grow in number, and their calls and cries grow louder and louder. I look down at the black object in my hand, such a small thing, and yet its seductive power is impossible to ignore. It works, it wants to be opened. Suddenly it feels inevitable. The casket, now. I'm not sure, I'm not sure I want to give it to him. Give him the box. We are going to be a good little employee. Give him the box. The wave of intoxicated power washes over me, but I hold strong against it. I hand over the casket, and together we begin activating the items, arranging them around the pit, working as fast as we can. It still takes longer than I'd like. When I look up again, Thurgis has fear in his eyes. We're too late. The mob is upon us. One of them grabs Eli and tries to wrestle the casket from his hands. I rush across to help him, but it's no use. They're all around us. The man tears the casket free, and it clatters to the floor, skittering across towards the edge of the pit before coming too close to the rest on the provision. A gray-haired woman swoops to pick it up. I am surprised to find I recognize her. It's Verona Green, the mob cheers, but Verona turns towards me, and I am no longer afraid. Her eyes are ringed with darkness, but they are not black. Back from the dead. Oh my goodness, it's her! What a badass! God, you gotta love that woman. She winks at me and throws the casket into the pit. Damn! At the same moment, Eli activates the light of torching. Time stands still, and then there's a rush and a roar as the swirling vortex of blue-green light races up and out of the pit. The casket is sent soaring up into the night sky, where it seems to hang for a moment, turning slowly in the air until it shrieks and splintering crashes. It shatters into 1,000 pieces, and then there is nothing but smoke and the smell of ooze, and all is quiet. Ooh, you crazy lady. It had been a few weeks since the casket was destroyed, but I'm still riding high on the adrenaline, the elation, and relief from the night. Everything seems to have come together right when it needed to, and somehow we avoided a terrible catastrophe. Those who were under the casket's spell were released almost immediately. They remembered nothing from their ordeal, and they seemed to be no longer lingering ill effects. And Dr. Robinson says that they have all made a full recovery. Thank goodness. It is rare for Eli to express such emotions, but even he congratulates me on my strength and resolve in the face of such darkness. He too felt the alluring of the casket and was worried that it would overwhelm me. He told me with a hint of pride that I would make a fine thaumaturgic. We got father's approval. Wondering, the catastrophe avoided. The casket has been destroyed at Undermere. Proud of his ability, the thaumaturg found his strength to resist the casket. Was able to paint again, presumed dead. Stayed at the castle storm. She's glad that her parents recovered, and sadly she could not have saved them. Her thoughts were scattered after being silenced, murdered, bloodthirsty, fully rescued from his ordeal, ready for a new challenge, is ashamed of his part he played. He never recovered after falling deeper into madness. His mind is broken. Oh, that's so sad. You got him killed. She thought she was scattered after being silenced with the drink hook. Okay, yeah, so she's insane now. Deceased, murdered by her own bloodthirsty followers when the casket was not open. I didn't even think about that they would come after her. Dang, we got her killed. I mean, I thought they'd run her out of town, but not like that. She's glad that her patients recovered, but sadly, by the one she could not save. Her, probably him or her sister. Probably both. Says the castle and weathered the storm. Proud of his abilities to be a thermatroid, yeah. Proud of your abilities as a thermatroid. Okay, so we got proud father. She found the strength to resist the casket, was able to paint again. Missing, presumed dead. He went through the tall stone door and never was seen again. Dead. I like it. There's a little tomb, and there's like different symbols for each of them. I wonder if there's an ending where they're all alive, fully recovered from his catnapping ordeal. All right. Well, that's one ending. Oh goodness. I don't know how many endings are on that. Let me look it up. I want to see how many endings are. I don't know if there's 8, just like there was in Strange Horror Culture, or not. I would be thrilled if there were. I'd be happy if there's even more. Yeah, how many endings? It has 9. Okay, it has one more. 9 in total. Let's see. Okay, so that is cool. I don't know if we got the best ending because people went insane and died. But, I mean, like, the cultist dying was probably to be expected. But I don't know if we could have saved him, or if we could have saved her insane sister. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. I think this is the same crew that did the first game. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, I'm impressed. That was a very small crew that made that. That's a very pretty game. And the story has been very good. Alright. We're gonna end this video real quick. There is an epilogue. I'll save the epilogue for a separate bit.
And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. Shake all the hurt away. So you